Welcome back, guys. So let's start to throw in a ton of productivity modules. It was one of the last things we looked at last episode. So a lot of a bottleneck is right now from our modules up here. So let's just fill these up right now with productivity modules, and then we can always upgrade it in a little bit. But if we do this, this should at least increase our production a bit here as well. Let's remove these, that's not needed anymore. Get you away. And then continue down the line upgrading things with productivity modules. These are not that bad, they're quite inexpensive, but they can't keep up. Or they barely can. So let's go find some of the more expensive things we're producing. Some of them is pretty much the science right now. So let's just throw in some here. Do some of these. These are some of the most expensive ones, and I think we have one more, the blue ones, that's also quite expensive. So let's fill these up for now. So we are using a lot less resources now. And that is exactly what we want to see. So let's see our resources in here. We're missing copper now. Might give the copper overhaul as well soon, since it's kind of struggling to keep up. But if we do all these first, it's gonna sort itself out sooner or later, since I know what's using a lot of it. That can get it as well. But these are keeping up nicely. We're producing batteries that can also easily keep up. But it's using not that many resources, so that is totally fine for now. Let's just stick these two that's in the way. Robots are fine. Our power is going up. Hooray for solar panels. Can we do it in these? Of course not. But it was a good effort nonetheless. What's going on here with these? Why are they continuing down? Because we're missing these. Still the electronic logic boards. I thought we have solved a lot of that already. But I should be able to just do that. This should get thrown in here and craft some of these. And then let's go up here and upgrade this. Giving him the good productivity modules. Being produced a lot faster because they do need a ton of resources. But this should help a lot. They are being produced. Produced. So let's go grab some more. As soon as science stops, hopefully these will start crafting again. I don't know what we're using all these electronic boards for, but what I can tell is that we are missing a lot of them. So that will probably catch up in a few minutes. It's probably being used for productivity modules. But it should be working non-stop now. We're missing the circuit boards. Oh, that should get delivered fast enough. Here we go. Let's see if we have enough getting delivered. What are you missing? I'll take that as nothing. And it does need to catch up. But these, on the other hand, could use a bit of upgrading. Seems that's one of our huge bottlenecks at the moment, but probably not for long. So, science is stopping here. It's gonna stop here in a bit. That should give us some air to get. Oh yes, look at that. Now they're working. So let's start the upgrade from here to here. Pretty much. Let's do that upgrade right now. We can do it right here. Do it on these and on these. Let's copy this little setup from with the tier 6 ones. Just do that over here. That we cannot do, but we can fill them up ourselves. Good. That's some more that's fixed. These are chugging along nicely. Seems we have 50 of them stored up now. Means we're gonna have a surplus very soon. And then we can look at the next thing in our production chain, and I think that's gonna be our transistors that can't keep up at the moment. So for now, let's just, oh, these are working hard as well, but they have a surplus by a lot. These are trying to keep up, but let's just upgrade them all to, how many is this? Oh, that is fine, you can upgrade all of you. Let's see how this goes. Now it's just missing tin wire. Let's upgrade all our inputs to stack. Here we go. And let's see, as soon as these fill up, we'll do productivity in the ones to take from first. These are filling up nicely. And our productivity is lacking a lot of materials. Okay, everything is full now. That just fixed all the transistors. These are working. The bottom one is working and the top one is working. So that's some of the places we should put in some more. That is just completely overkill. Let's just go and look at our productivity modules again. And now it's pretty much all of these up here that's missing. What are you missing? The purple ones here. Modular processing boards. You're missing some power. But we should have more than enough. Guess not. Because you're not getting any copper. So it was pretty much just a copper shortage that's stopping our entire system right now. So let's look at the copper. It's being produced over here. but everything is lacking quite a bit. That is a pretty bad refining method. So let's start to upgrade our copper. We can do this process right here. Into pellets, pellets into this. That's sulfuric acid into that. It seems that is the best production method we can do right now. So should we set that up? Or we can use that direct. No, that's also with oxygen. So we might just do the best setup now, so we have it all set up for the future. This might, no, that's fine. Let's see. We have that one. It couldn't take any productivity modules, so it's fine keeping it like this, just doing it 1 for copper now then. Let's just do it right here. Probably don't need that much, but here for now. Here, get some active providers to clear out this for us. Go. That's going to clear itself out soon. Let's get in some, out with some trees. Do, whoops, copper here instead. Let's see, copper production. Quest that in. Of course, we're missing all the ore, so let's just get that sorted afterwards. And let's see, let's do a copper ore processing cell. We can do that right over here. Copper. And then we can do it. Should we do it right over here? Let's see, copper production right here. That might not be too bad. Let's just do some poles down. And let's copy over our copper ore production. Pretty much do this one. And we should have it a lot of places. Probably all the way up at the start, if we have it set up anywhere. Else we'll just copy over one of these. We have them right here, but this definitely can't keep up. Let's just take, I thought we had it right here, this small setup here, over here, and do copper instead. Come on, little robots, and hopefully we can put in modules on these, but I don't know. Can we? We can. That is very good. That means we should probably get ore sorting way higher. Do we have any in our network? Or sorting Mark 4. We'll set that up very soon. Let's just do this for now. And do you get some productivity modules as well, just to get some more ore up and running. Since that is a huge bottleneck right now. So let's go set up ore sorting Mark 4 so we can get the best kind of production. Go, 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 go. All the way back. Here we are. What ore sorting do we have? We have 2. Do we have ore sorting 3? No. That means we have to do all of those. We could do it right here. 2. Remove you. Ore sorting. Facility Mark 3. That should work. And ore sorting Mark 4. Let's see if it gets everything it needs. We need concrete brick. Don't we have that anywhere? Nope. So let's just take concrete brick. Why ain't that being made? I think we had it over here in our horrible setup. That's reinforced concrete, that's concrete. We're pretty much missing cement. Something that's probably lacking lime and what's not. Let's just check. Concrete cement, lime silicon, or with this one instead. We pretty much just need to get some more limestone. And our setup for that right now is up here, and it's probably extremely horrible and not scaled at all for this kind of production. But wonder why it's not making any limestone at all, because we're not getting mod water down. It's because it's all being made into saline water. I hope not, because that's not what we want up here anymore. And that's only if it goes all the way down there. Here we are. Chucking along nicely, going down here. Go into this one. That's not really needed that much, to be honest. So let's just remove that and see what happens. That should fill up, fill up. Oh, it's missing normal water. Did this recipe change? No, of course it didn't. It's just not hooked up anymore. Wow, what a massive oversight. Oh well, let's get some water in just to fix this fast. I'd like to get in right there. I'd like to get some water, please. I have no idea what has happened, because it should probably been a long while since I removed that. A bit less than 300. Now that should work, that should work, that should start to create some lime. Nope. But now lime being produced again, then we should get some more concrete. But this is something we have to fix in the future as well, because that's not a good setup at all. Oh well, that's something we have to look at in the future. All of this can pretty much go away, or you can go away. Let's pick up that, no need to waste it. All of this is pretty much unusable as well. Let's remove it, and hopefully this doesn't do anything bad for the factory. It should. But get you away. Just kinda in our way now. Pretty much same with this, but I'll leave it for now, since I'm not quite sure what it does. So what is the next thing? Our productivity modules are starting to work again. We're getting more of everything. Those are being used to upgrade. These are full, so that's not a bottleneck anymore. These are not a bottleneck anymore. Science is not a bottleneck. Can just fill these in for now. And here for the red, in case I forget before I upgrade everything. But to be honest, I think that's the next thing we do is, like I said earlier, the science cells. So let's give me a few of these. There we go. And let's go set up all the science. Fill them with productivity modules, and then we are good. I think I'm gonna do it right here. Gonna do run row for each. So let's say we just do a clean setup from right here. I think it's not a bad place. Just do it like that. Do a small upgrade on these. Change them to this one. Oops. To that one and that one. Get the rest of these delivered. We should have some. Do. And then we start with, let's just copy it over first. In with some productivity modules. I would actually like to get the one higher, but it seems we don't have enough for that yet. So let's do it with the raw productivity modules for now. And do one of each. Is that the way I want to do this? Delivering with myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's 5 of them. Let's see where they're at. Science, sorry, up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need 2 more. Let's just do that over here next to it. Right here, but 1 out. 1 out. 2. That's pretty much all our science right now. So we just started from over here. Yellow, yellow. Yeah. That wasn't that much. Red. Military. Chemical. Logistic. And here we have production science. And utility science. Then I'd pretty much like to remove all of them in base, so we can just craft them out here. I forgot to put in, what's it called, the limiter. But to be honest, just limiting it to that should be fine. Wow, they're producing a lot faster now. That's perfect. So let's just get them to produce over here and remove them all in here. So let's get all of you away and deconstruct those. Deconstruct. Here it doesn't matter that I have a bigger surplus now, since that's kind of what I need. Remove all of these. Do I have any more science anywhere else? I have all the blue ones. That's gonna give us back some more productivity modules. So some blue here. Get you away. Now that's missing power. We can easily fix that. Do we have anything else that's gonna use more resources? No. So it means all these should get filled up now and work extremely fast. And then we can always just expand these down when needed, if needed, because right now we're producing them way faster than we did before. Let's see where we can get some power here. Just like that. And now we should be producing them at a pretty decent pace. Let's just fill up the rest. Just help out the robots a bit. Just to get off the ground. There we go. Look at that. Titanium gear bearing is something we're missing, but that should get delivered as soon as we have some more, which is just from in up here, I think. Missing lubricant. Lubricant is missing a lot of things. We're not making lubricant because we're missing base mineral oil. What a thing to run out of. Base mineral oil is not produced because we're missing crude oil, and crude oil is not being produced because this one is full of raw gas. So we should put in, we have here natural gas liquid. So some things we have to check up on here. Let's just go over and put in some overflows and whatnot as a temporary solution to our problem up here. Down here, what is natural gas liquid used for? Pretty much used to make some things, but we can just fix it quite fast by doing this. Do an overflow valve. I should have some on me right there. This is a liquid, so I probably can't do it like this, but I can do it with a clarifier, if I'm not mistaken. Clarifier should have one right here. So let's see if we can't fix it like this. Give it some power. Oh, we need other things for this to work, or what? Chemical void. It was in a flare stack. It's natural gas liquid. Let's just try a flare stack just to test it out, because this is a bit strange. Seems it's just in a flare stack. That's gonna work perfectly. That means these are working. Let's do a flare stack as well in case this overflows. And of course, this is way back in one of the first episodes where I haven't really started putting in these flare stacks everywhere we need them. But this should keep working. That should get this to work. That means we should make some crude oil. That means we're gonna make solid fuel again, and make this that goes down here, and start our entire production up again. That's been halted by something as significant as liquid gas or natural gas. Natural gas liquid, that doesn't make any sense. Oh well, these should get done quite soon. We can do this and these as well. Oh, that's a lot of productivity modules. Let's go down and upgrade, or what's it called? science production, at least expensive one of them, with better productivity modules. There we go. These are some expensive ones. These are quite cheap, so that doesn't matter as much. But these should as well just get a small upgrade. If those are missing anywhere, it's fine, just take him away. And that should be a lot of our science fixed. And I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. It's a good solution. Seems we're missing superior circuit boards now. I'm just gonna set up the science down here. We have science right here, and some science over here. Let's do the red one. That's easy to find. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All the science are filled up. These are producing as soon as they get the bearings, which are being produced now that I've fixed our base. So I think this is a pretty decent place to stop. The power's holding up. We can always expand this over. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. It will help me out a lot. And then I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.